Nobody knows me better than the Lord himself.
I can't just go into somebody's house. I can't enter into any place anywhere without permission of the person. Jesus says something in the scriptures that those who are suffering, those who are labor and they are now tired, that they want a rest, that they should come. So I'm giving that thing to everybody to get to know that it is not by force, but if you think you are suffering, that you should come for the Savior Jesus, through me, set you free from that very bondage. And I keep on telling people that when you come, I'll give you money, so that you start something out of that very money that I give to you. It is not a bribery. It is not something that I give to people to bribe them, but looking at their pride, looking at the way how they are suffering, and they are being through those things, they have to be set free from that bondage. Let me look into my right hand side. Look at this gentleman standing here. He called fire tender. He was awkward. When I removed those things, he told me, I want to be a lawyer. Now he's in law school. I've put him in a law school. He's now offering a law course. You see, so when I go out to destroy all these things, all what I'm looking for is for people to be saved, and so that the talent within them, that they can use it to help our country, but not for them to go waste. That is the purpose of me trying to destroy these very lesser gods. Furthermore, we come across written names, just pictures of people in the shrines. Those who have, some people have sent some people businesses, their pictures over there to tie them up. Whilst you are in your workplace, somebody in that very workplace will rather even go to a fetish ground and tie you up, send your name there. Suddenly, you will fall sick. Suddenly, this thing will happen to you. Spiritual the enchantment will be brought to offices to destroy many people, even a head of departments and the others. So it is my main idea to remove this sin, lesser gods, from the country for us to be free. If a particular god is being removed from a particular point, many people have been saved, because you don't know who will send you there. Your families, your marriage, your own life. Somebody may decide to go and destroy you at that very juju site, or at the place of where they have that very lesser gods. When you go there, there are so many idols that I've removed that I've seen human hair, human head. The school, at that very shrine, I do ask them, where do you get them? He said, from the cemetery. Where do you get this thing? He said, oh, I came and made this thing. So is it that when somebody go there, that they kill that person and take that very hair in preparing that very idol with it, or they really go out and buy this thing? And where do they get them? As a country, we shouldn't sit down and look at this thing to go on, because by the time you realize everything have gone wrong, it's better we support the removing of these idols from various homes. And what I've realized as a spiritual man like me here, God have given me the power to remove those things. When I go and remove them, I don't charge any money. It's freely. I just let them invite me. When I go, I don't charge anything. And if there's a particular priest in charge of that very idol, I have to put that person at work, give something to that person to work with it, so that he too will be free and will not go back to follow that very idol anymore. Let me say that Satan, who is the head of darkness, the kingdom of Satan, who anoints these people to do those things, he came in to destroy but not to save mankind. He came in to put some people into problems. So if anybody goes into that very fetish ground, that person will be tormented, including the family, the children, even the husband and the wife. The descendants will be victim to all those very things that the person goes through. So it's better we advise the people in our country to move out from those things, because it will destroy our youth. In another way around, when I look at the youth that I'm destroying their idols, most of them, when you invite them, they will tell you, because we don't have any work to do, we decide to go in for this thing. But now it has brought a problem to our lives. So we have to support them and help them out of this. There are certain fetish priests in the country, especially Nana Grada is destroying many people in this country, which I don't understand why police, military, elders of this very country, and the leaders are looking at this woman. He's doing an advert on TV. When you come, I'll double money for you. It is enshrined in our constitution that we shouldn't double any money in the country. Every money have a serial number in this country. So if you double money in this country, it's a criminal offense. Why do you have to look at this very woman to continue to do that? Many people have come out telling us the arthritis and the thing that they are passing through when they go to this very woman. They go there, they are being beaten. Most of them, they collect their money. They give them a lotto number to stake. I know that we operate lotto in the country. So it's not criminal to stake a lotto. Even the Ghana government have a lotto operating. But one thing that we have to get to know, that you are giving lotto number in a contract of give me money. If you give me money, set these numbers, you win. And the person goes and he takes numbers and nothing happens. And he come back to this woman and the person being driven away, person will be beaten, where to chase all over that very sortium where that very woman is. So are we still looking at this thing? Journalists, are you investigating? Are we going to sit down for this woman to dupe our own young men and women? God created everybody for a purpose. He gave you a strength to save those who are weak. So if somebody is not sensible enough, excuse me to say that, to go for somebody to take his intellectual means to maybe deceive the person, are we going to sit down and look at the person that continue to do this in the country because they are fools? They shouldn't have gone there. No. God gave you strength to save many. God gave you intellectuals to save those who are fools. So we cannot sit down and look at this woman to continue to operate in that very manner. When we do that, then we are going to lead this very youth into a destruction. We need to face this very woman squarely so that all his or her activities will come to naught. Now, again, let me come in here. I'm praying and also appealing to journalists, the policemen, soldiers, militaries, all the leaders in the country, that they should come out with CIDs to visit our various churches. If somebody says he claiming that he cannot walk, and the person was able to walk in that very church place, that person needs to be followed. You do the follow-up to the place where the person stays and find out if it is true that he was blind, if it is true that that person was a cripple, if it is true that that person was sick. If you go and find out and didn't get anything of that sort, you need to arrest the person and arrest that very pastor for prosecution at the court. Because when it happens like that, he's deceiving the general public. We need to address that very thing. So if military, police, the services all around in the country are listening to me, we need to get security like this. Come to Okyiriabosom's church. Go to any other church. Every Sunday, anytime at all, when the person brings testimony that I was a blind person, I'm now seeing everything. Thank you very much. I went to court, I've won the case because Pastor prayed for me. Thank you very much. I was crippled, I'm now okay. Thank you very much. Then we follow that person to where he stays. Over there that we can get a witness, true witness to that. That is true. And when it happens like that, generally need to promote that very pastor's work, because it is true that he's doing a genuine job. If it is fake, it should bring that very church to more light, so that his activity, that very pastor's activity, will come to naught. I know you are here to listen to me, not that I want people to get to know Osofo Okyiriabosom, but just that I think about the youth. I think really about the people who are being destroyed, especially these juju men and women, inviting them, come for money, come for this. We need to stop that very thing in the country, so that things will be normalized in the country. And I know when people are being encouraged to work with their hands, God will going to bless that very person.